Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to another trading day. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope you slept well. Who do I have here? If you're live with me, please drop your location. I want to know where you're watching live from. I'm actually doing this live session from the city of Lagos. Yeah, from the city of Lagos. So drop your location. If you're live with me, drop your location. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. If you're live with me, drop your location. We're going to be starting in 5 minutes. Just drop your location. If you're live with me, drop your location. Drop your location. Awesome. Okay, I can see from Abil Kutal, from Josh. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. So if you have any questions, please feel free to drop it in the comment section. I wish there's a way I could invite some of you to speak on this live show. Put user in timeout. Okay, I wish there's a way I can invite some of you to speak on this live session so that I can interact with you. But there is no way I can do that. I've just checked the options. The options are not here. Options where I can just call anybody to speak. But you can actually drop whatever you want to say on the comment section. I can actually go through it. If you're just joining us live, please do me a favor, like this video so that you can reach to other people. Subscribe to this YouTube channel because this channel is not just for Forex, it's also for crypto. Basically, if you want to build wealth, I'm a super advocate of cryptocurrency. If you check my YouTube channel, I've dropped a lot of cryptocurrency videos, and some of those coins I mentioned in those videos can make you a lot of money in the upcoming bull market. So you shouldn't miss it. Welcome from I can see from Kogi. You're welcome. You're welcome. So I'm gonna go straight in sharing my screen so we can actually begin. I don't want us to waste too much time today. I just want to go straight into what I have. As you can see, I'm looking at a lot of things in the crypto space. All right. So let's start from Forex Factory to see if we have news today. But there's no news today, like I told you guys yesterday. If you go on the calendar section, um, okay. We have no news today. Basically, there is no news today. So today is no news trading day, if I will use such word. So there is okay. I have Favor from Umaya. I have Amy from Lagos. You're welcome. So there is no news today in the on Forex Factory, but we'll have news tomorrow. But tomorrow's news won't be that strong because it's just on Australian dollar and also on GBP. But on Thursday, we'll have one of these most important news, which is CPI. A lot of traders know about CPI because CPI can be very bloody. That is the day some people will laugh. That will be the day some people will cry. So it's all depending on what you choose to do, all of these things. So we're going to go straight into DXY. Like we've been analyzing DXY to see what is going on. Yesterday I had an interesting class with you guys showing you that I'm bullish on DXY. But if you look at what I'm seeing on the 4 hours, because even if I'm bullish, it has to start making sense on the 4 hours. It looks as if DXY is actually going to the downside on the 4 hours, but I want to see it breaking this low. Yeah, I want to see it breaking this low on the 4 hours. So that is just what I'm looking at for on the 4 hours. So going on the weekly, you can see nothing is actually going on the weekly right now. Then on the daily, let's check on the daily to see what's going on. As you can see, it's actually going to the downside because on Friday we had a very big rejection. Yesterday, big Monday, we closed bearish. So today, possibly, we can actually continue going to the downside. So if you go on the 4 hours, you can see there could be an opportunity whereby that DXY will continue to go down. Now, if DXY continue to go down, Euro USD will be going up. GBP USD will be going up, AUD USD will be going up, USD CAD will be going down, USD JPY will be going down. So this is just how US dollar, affects, base and quote currencies. If you understand base and quote currencies, basically you will learn all these things as a forex beginner. So, but right now, as you can see, it's going down right now. So you can see Euro AUD is actually shifting a bully. You can see it's a bullish sign right here on the Euro USD. Okay, so I'm waiting for 11 o'clock candle to for this 11 o'clock candle to show up, which is 2 hours from now. So 2 hours from now, if this market closes above, I'm going to wait for price to come back to this low so I can take a buy. Yeah, it makes sense for me to wait for price to, once this 11 o'clock candle shows up, the next 4 hour candle, possibly that could be a retracement, but hopefully if there is no retracement, I will still know. So I'm waiting for price to come back down. If price come back down, definitely it makes sense for me to buy Euro USD targeting the highs, because yesterday DXY was not showing me a clear sign, but today I can actually see a clear sign that it can go to the downside. So, but looking at what I'm seeing on 4 hours on Euro USD, it makes sense for me to buy at this level. But I'm waiting for this particular 4 hour candle to close. So if it closes bullish, definitely it will close bullish in the next 2 hours, 20 minutes. So once it closes bullish, I'm expecting a retracement in the next 4 hour candle that will show up. Possibly we might see it or we might not see it. Anything can still happen, but I am bullish based on the price action I'm seeing right now. I am very bullish on Euro USD. So let's see what happens by 11 o'clock if the candlestick shows up. So the same thing on GBP USD, but I'm not going to be buying GBP USD because GBP USD it's currently at a resistance level. So, but the projection or the price action is still bullish, but I'm not going to be trading GBP USD. It's not a very clear. The risk is much higher on taking GBP USD, but the risk is lesser in taking Euro USD buy. For today, yesterday there was no clear price action, but today there was a very massive clear price action for me to take action. So looking at NZD USD, you can see this price action is very messy right now. You can see it's just going up and down after tapping into this structure. You can see it just pushed up. It just very, very messy. I'm not going to be taking action on NZD USD. So let me go to the next one. The next one is USD JPY. USD JPY is obviously turning bearish because if you look at the 4 hours, you can see if you know how to read market structures on the lower time frame, you can agree with me that this is creating series of lower lows. You can see it created a low, a lower high, another low, a lower high, and another low. So you can see the sequence. It is very clear, creating different lower lows and going to the downside. So it makes sense for me to look for bearish if DXY. It makes sense for me to look for bearish if DXY will be going down. So if I go on the 4 hours, where will be my possible selling areas? Okay, this could be a selling area here on top here, and we also have another one on top here. These two areas are two selling areas on USD JPY, but I will be very mindful to see how price. You can see these two levels. You can actually see because this particular structure broke this low. So price can easily come up here and sell, or price can still go up to the last one or sell, or even to the extreme. So I'm going to be very mindful to see how price reacts at those levels. But these are areas where I'm going to be watching to see what price will do once price get there. That is on USD JPY. So the next pair is AUD USD. AUD USD on a daily. Let's check it out on the daily. You can see we've been having some bullish sign for the past 2 days right now, 2 trading days. Price has close a kind of not a very strong bullish candle, but we can see a bullish candle there. Then if we go on the 4 hours, what can we see on the 4 hours? On the 4 hours, we actually rejected from a 4 hours support level, which is a very strong level. And this is the first time price is testing it. So we actually, this is where we are rejecting from. So possibly we can see price going to the upside. But if you look at the this AUD, I think AUD on its own is weak. That's why we're not seeing a strong you can see, if you look at Euro USD, the current 4 hour candle is bullish, but AUD USD, the current 4 hour candle is bearish. So I might not be taking action on AUD USD because AUD looks kind of weak, but it still shows bullish. This is still a bullish trade for me, but I might not be taking it. The only trade I'm seeing right here today is Euro USD and USD JPY. But if I see a clear price action on AUD USD, I might be taking it long, but there is no clear price action that I'm seeing. In as much as this is still a bullish movement, but if let's say for example price come down to this low, let's say price all the way come to this low, I might be buying it. It makes sense for me to buy it if price come to this low. This is the low. That the previous low it created yesterday, though the low is not a strong low, but it makes sense because of the bullish movement. I could be buying from there, so that is what I'm going to be looking at for today. So if you have any pair you want me to look at for, you can actually drop it in the comment section. Feel free to like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and turn on the post notification. USD card is very, very bearish at the moment right now. That is for USD card is bearish because yesterday I needed to see what will happen for me to be able to have uh, be able to solidify my trading decision for today, because yesterday was Monday and the market just opened. So I needed to know what, because we didn't have a clear price action on Friday. So yesterday I needed market to price action to develop very well before I take action. So looking at USD card, the yesterday price action and what I'm seeing today, it makes sense for me to be looking for sales, because on Friday we rejected, yesterday being Monday we pushed up and rejected back, and today it makes sense for us to keep on looking for selling opportunity. Now, when am I going to be looking for selling opportunity? I am waiting for this 4 hour candle to close. Yeah, because the previous 4 hour candle was a very massive bullish candle. So I'm waiting for these current 4 hour candles to close before I will make my decision. But I'm looking forward to sell USD card for today. Remember, we have CPI coming on Thursday and PPI on Friday. You need to be very mindful because market can be sluggish from Monday to today being Tuesday and tomorrow being Wednesday. Market can be sluggish and start moving on Thursday and Friday. So you need to know all these things so you will not trap yourself and lose money. Patience is very, very important. I know the market is always moving. You need to have a strategy whereby that you protect yourself from any of these issues so that you always make money as a trader. So let's go to other pair. So this is Bitcoin. A lot of people are excited about Bitcoin. Even me, I'm excited about Bitcoin. But Bitcoin has been going up for weeks right now. Bitcoin started going up. That was starting from November. Okay, let's not use November 2022. Let's say from that was from, okay, let's just say November 2022. But last year, Bitcoin started moving up from February 2023. Now, why did Bitcoin start moving up from February 2023? The reason is because towards March, there was a bank run in the US. Some banks failed. SBV Bank failed, and so many banks failed in the US. People run to Bitcoin. It's like a flight to safety, where they know that they can keep their money and their money will be safe. So that is why you see Bitcoin going up since March of 2023. Now, Bitcoin has been going up, but will it continue to go up? The answer is no, because I'm expecting a very big retracement on Bitcoin. Possibly, I don't know if it will start happening at this price of 40, it's getting to 48,000. There's a resistance on 48,000. So let's see if Bitcoin will start reversing at 48,000. But if Bitcoin did not reverse at 48,000, I strongly believe it's going to reverse. But let's see what happens. I don't know. I don't know if it will happen or not. So, but possibly I'm waiting for a very major market crash. No, and when I'm talking about market crash, I'm not talking about Bitcoin going below 15,000. No, I'm expecting Bitcoin to come down to 24,000, possibly 19,000 before going up massively. Now, this is what I think. There's going to be a very short bear market, maybe from March, April, May, and June. Then from July, August, September, October, November, the market will be flying. Now, why do I say this? Now, the US election is coming up in November. Definitely towards summer season, or towards October, November, December, definitely the US economy or US government will create a very favorable economy for the citizens, whereby that they will be asking people to vote for them. They have to put policies. The government will make sure that the policies will favor the people, like the way election goes, whereby that politicians buy rice and share money to people for them to vote for them. That's how it works. So when they now get into office, they just forget everybody. So the same thing happens in the US. So towards elections season, they usually create a favorable environment whereby that people will have access to money, people will not be suffering, there will be jobs, all of these things will be available so that people can vote for them. Now, when all these things are happening, guess what will happen? The stock market and the crypto market will be reacting heavily, because while people will use those money they get from the government and start putting it into assets. Some people will use it, some people will even spend it. But this is what has been going on. If you look at the COVID-19, when we have COVID-19 during 2020, there was a stimulus check given to US citizens. Now, what happened the year after? That was 2021. The market skyrocketed, because why? There was a heavy inflation in the US, whereby that the government started printing money and started giving to people. So the market responded. That was why we saw a heavy bull market in 2021. So this is what I think, but I might also be wrong. But based on what has happened in the past, that is what I decided to come up with this analysis. But I'm paying attention to whatever that I'm seeing in the market. There are so many cryptocurrency I've purchased already. If you want to know all those cryptocurrency I've purchased, check this YouTube channel. I drop a video of all the cryptocurrency I've purchased, and I'm also going to make more videos coming up this week. Some of the cryptocurrency I'm looking out for to be able to purchase. Some of them I've purchased them, but some of them I'm waiting for the price to drop maybe not significantly. I'm waiting for a kind of a reversal before getting into those crypto, because nothing goes on a straight line. The market goes on a series of waves up and down, and it has direction. For example, looking at this Bitcoin chart, you can see it didn't go up on a straight line. You can see it pushed up, it pushed down, it pushed up, it pushed down, it pushed up again, it pushed down. Then we'll have a very massive bullish movement. So that is how the market moves. So I'm going to be paying attention to see how I'm going to take advantage of the upcoming bull market, because I have a target I want to make in this bull market, and you also need to have a target. You need to also diversify your investment portfolio. So let me take your question. Let me check the comment to see what you're writing. Okay. If you have any question, drop it in the comment section. Oh, we have Simple Trading Professor. You're welcome, sir. I don't know. Maybe next meeting I'm going to send you a link. Okay, I can see. Okay, he said, I tried the high Kanachi, but seems a little bit confusing. The candlestick are not rhyming. Why one was bullish, the normal candle was starting bearish. Okay, yeah, I like what you just said. You said that the normal candlestick is starting bearish. High Kanachi candle is bullish. Now, this is what makes High Kanachi so beautiful, because High Kanachi is a momentum candle. Momentum means where the market is at a particular time, like where the highest volume. Market moves by volume. So I can actually calculate the volume of the market, whereby that it can show you that, okay, there's a lot of volume on the sell side, there's a lot of volume on the buy side. It is not like normal candlestick that we know that can change color at any time. The normal candlestick we have usually show you what is happening in price per time. Like every single moment you are seeing what price is doing. But high Kanachi is calculating the volume of the market and show you the direction of the market. Now, like I told you guys yesterday, there are so many price representation tools people use. Now, there's a US trader I used to watch, a veteran trader. The guy has been trading for more than 20 years. He trades with bar charts. Bar chart was created in the US. You trade with bar chart. Some people trade with Renko. Now, what do those things help them to do? They identify trends with those things. They identify long-term market trends. You know, as a day trader, we are more used to all these buy here, sell here, buy here, all of those sharp, sharp movements. But I can tell you, if you want to enjoy the market, make money from the market, you need to learn how to become a swing trader because you need to learn how to hold trades. There was a guy I know on Twitter. Most of you might know him. His name is J Bars. This guy, a very young guy, I really celebrate him. I honestly hopefully to do what he did. He's amazing. He took a trade on USD JPY, a long trade, and guess what this guy was doing? As he was making profit, he was adding to his position and he was holding to his position and he was able to ride the trend. I am not saying that he trades with high Kanachi. He doesn't do that. But the way he was able to stay in the trend and took advantage of the trend and made so much money. But all these buy here say it works. You can make money from it if you are very good at timing the market. But sometimes you cannot really time the market. That is why exercising patience to understand what price is showing you and see how to take advantage of it. Okay, someone said AED card. Let's do analysis on AUD card. Okay, if you look at AED card, obviously we are seeing some very bearish sign on AED card. Let me just show you. So let me check because for several weeks right now we have been rejecting on this particular resistance. You can see this resistance right here. We've been rejecting this resistance. We have rejected for like how many weeks? 1, 2, 3, for 4 weeks. That's for 1 month. Price has been rejecting that particular resistance. What does that mean? It means that that resistance is strong, that price could turn bearish. So now we have actually established that on the weekly time frame. Let me check high Kanachi to see what's going on the high Kanachi. Okay, you can see the way I showed you that price is rejecting at a particular resistance. Now I can actually checking it right now. We saw that last week closed bearish on it with a doge, and this week candle is currently showing bearish. Now this has solidified that the trend is bearish. You see the way I build up my judgment and my cases. Now I am now confident to look for sells. Very, very confident. Now, what next will I do? I go to the daily. You can see daily is also showing me a bearish sign. What does it mean? That my bias for bearishness is very strong. Now, what will I do next? I go to 4 hours. Now when I come to 4 hours, the next thing I'm looking for is where can I sell? So coming to 4 hours right now, you can see if I were to take this trade, there's nothing bad in taking AUD card sell immediately. But if you take this sell, just know that you might actually have kind of a wider stop loss, but because the market have started moving. But I don't know the way you trade. If you like a small stop loss or a big stop loss, some people like to use 2 pip stop loss. I don't use 2 pip stop loss. If it works for you, fine. I don't know the way you do your trading, but in my opinion, I am strongly bearish on AUD card. As you can see, AUD card is actually going to the downside. So all I need to do is just wait for 4 hour candle that's going to show up in the next 2 hours. I'm just waiting for it to see if we're gonna have maybe a little pullback before I take a sell. But there's nothing bad for me to take a sell. Then my stop loss will be above this high. This high here, my stop loss will be above this high. Well, if you look at the current price right now and your stop loss range, how many pips is that from here to there? That's around 28 to 30 pips. So I don't know your stop loss, the way you trade, I don't know, but I am very bearish on AUD card. So that's just what I can say right now. So AUD card, I'm looking forward to, it makes sense to sell it. I'm tempted to take this trade, but I have to be disciplined. It is what it is. This is the price you pay for being a trader. You have to be disciplined. That is just the truth. No matter what, you just have to imbibe discipline. Discipline is the key to successful trading. That's one thing I've discovered. You have to be disciplined, very, very disciplined. So, what other question do I have here? GBP USD. Okay, I have analyzed it. GBP USD is bullish, but I told you guys that where it is right now, I'm not taking any action. It's bullish, yeah, but it is at a resistance. Why did I say it is at a resistance? Yeah, let me show you. Let me show you. Oh, you can see what is going on DXY right now. DXY is actually pushing up again. This is one thing about the financial market. You can come and see something now, and the next minute it has turned to something else. It is what it is. All right. Now, okay. Now, you see the way I like waiting for 4 hour candles to close. You can see, I don't know, no, I don't know what will happen in the next 2 hours on this 4 hour candle. I'm just waiting for it to close because 4 hour candle can actually show you where the market is going majority of the time. But just that most people don't pay attention to it. 4 hour candles carries a huge weight in showing you where the market like if you already identify the trends and all of these things, 4 hour candle will show you when the market is about to move. Now, this is why I don't want to look at GBP USD for bullish, in as much as it might show like I'm seeing a bullish sign, but there is a resistance right here. This is a resistance, so I'm not interested in buying it. So because of this resistance, because if you check on high Kanachi, it's still showing us bullish. Yeah, it's still showing us a bullish sign. Yeah, it's still showing us a bullish sign. Let's check it out. It's still showing us a bullish momentum. I use it to gauge momentum of the market. You can see I use it. Okay, let me give you an example of why I like to use high Kanachi. Let me go to normal candlesticks. Do you know a lot of people that we interpret, let's say, when we have this massive selling candle on this weekly time frame on GBP USD, it could have made sense for so many people to be like, okay, this is engulfing for price to continue to do reversal, price to continue to retrace to the downside. But guess what happened? The next week, what did we see? A very massive bullish movement. And since that week, after that, the next 3 weeks after, the next 2 weeks after, price has been going up. Even up until this moment, price has been going up. Now, also, this is another example. You can see we had a massive bullish movement and this pullback, and guess what? Price continued to go up. So it's a way for me to gauge momentum of the market, what the market is actually telling me at every given time. That is why I like to use the high Kanachi candlesticks. So it's not that okay, let me tell you the story of high Kanachi candlesticks. It was the person that created these normal candlesticks, created high Kanachi candlesticks. The person, first of all, created this normal Japanese candlesticks, and discovered the problem in these particular candlesticks, and now created another version that will solve that problem. What is that problem? The problem is noise. This particular candlesticks is full of noise. It can just show you bullish, it can show you bearish at the same time. You see, that's one thing about this candles. Let me show you an example of what I'm talking about. Let's go to 4 hours on this GBP USD. You can see this current 4 hour of this GBP USD candle is turning is showing you can see it's showing a bullish side. But let's go to high Kanachi. You see the way it's maintained a particular color. You can see it's maintained. You can see it's currently maintained a bearish, but it has not closed. Remember, before you can be able to confirm a high Kanachi candle, it has to close. This particular candle has not closed, so it's closing in 2 hours. So if by 11 o'clock it closes bearish like this, it means that potentially price could be bearish. But if you look at these normal candlesticks, It's showing you bullish, bearish, bullish at the same time. So I don't gauge what is going on here. You can see it's really turning bullish, bearish at the same time. So I use high kinetic candle to check momentum of the market, because sometimes you can see the market, oh, the market is about to go down, all of a sudden it start going up. These are the things that happen. So I use high kinetic candle to gauge the momentum of the market. I believe I have answered your question. Okay, someone said you used to drop signals on the group chat, but it's been a while. Yeah, on the group chat. I don't know if you are in the VIP group chat. I took a trade last week. That was Euro card. Yeah, Euro card. Euro card. It didn't. I didn't close on loss. Though some people close on loss, but it's going up right now. My prediction was bullish. I will still check it. Please, how can I have DXY on MT4, MT5? It's not. Some brokers does not offer it. Think the only broker that gives you DXY is I think Xness. Yeah, Xness has DXY option on their broker. So if you want to open Xness account, just check the link in the description. You will see a link there. Just open account. If you open account there, we're gonna add you up to our WhatsApp group where you're gonna be receiving signals. Yeah, I don't know if you're in our main group, Aroa or Kai. Sorry if I didn't mention your name correctly. If you are in our main group, this is where I drop signals, but I'm going to be dropping more signals, you know, this month. I'm looking at, as of this year, I don't want to say I'm going to drop more signals, because for me, one of the things I want to do this year is I want to be very patient and wait for my setup, because the market is always moving. You either have patience and wait for when your opportunity shows up and you take it, or you lose your money. Because if you lose your money, you need to also have the same patience to enter another trade. So I have decided to choose patience. I'm not choosing violence anymore. I need to choose patience, because I need to wait for. I have discovered that I cannot trade every move. It is when you think that you can trade every move, that's when you find yourself making a lot of mistakes. So you can see this current icon candle that is showing bullish is now turning bearish. You see the reason why I like to look at high kinetic candle. So let's check Euro USD. Let's see what's going on there. Oh, you can see Euro USD is about to go down. My bias on buying it has changed. You see the way I'm making my decision, because anything can happen. Because I know where DXY is right now is a very important level that I want to see what will happen. You can see this 4-hour candle that was bullish is about to turn bearish, but let's see until it closes. It has not closed. I will not make decision until it closes. I want to see it close. So I'm just waiting. So let's check I can actually to see the momentum on that candle. You can see Icanachi candle is showing a bearish momentum until it closes. That's when we can actually make decision. Until it closes, guys. That's the reason why I'm bullish is for a lot of reasons, but I need to wait for this candle to close for me to see the price action that I'm seeing there before I could make my decision. Okay. All right. Seeing the price right now, I'm very mindful because price you can see this resistance that we are seeing on the daily. It's not a strong one. Yeah, it's not a strong resistance. Why am I saying it's not a strong resistance? It has not broken any structure. It's just a freshly created resistance. So the price just created it and went to the downside. So there is a reason. There could be reasons where that price could break it and continue to go up. So that is why I'm very patient, because it's not a strong resistance to push price down. Because if it's a strong resistance, price could have been going down. But let's see what happens. That's why I think DXY could push up. But let's see what happens in the next 4 hours before I make my decision. You can see the way this candle is very bullish. Let's see what happens in the next 4 hours. Let's see what happens. I'm very mindful to what I'm doing and where I'm taking my trades. All right. Okay, there is no more question. I think we ended this meeting. We are kind of like about to end this meeting quite early. Thank you so much. It's not a must that I will do it for 1 hour. So even if it's 30 minutes, 35 minutes, 45 minutes, I'll just come out live and share things with you. Don't forget to like this video, guys. Please hit the like button and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Okay, there is no question anymore. But guys, you need to be very mindful in what you are doing with DXY right now. For me, I am very, very patient right now. The only thing I'm subscribing to right now is being patient. I know some of you want to trade, but me, I would like to be patient. Even if there is no opportunity from now till Wednesday I'm gonna see. Even if there's no opportunity this week, it's still fine. Next week is there. I need to be patient. I don't want to pay the price of not being patient. I need to be patient. All right, thank you so much, guys. See you tomorrow at 30, same time, same YouTube channel, or should I say same link? Yeah, yeah. It might not be the same link. Oh, sorry, link can change because this YouTube platform, I'm not the one creating the link. Thank you so much, and see you next time.